Come on, man. Yeah, yippee-ki-yay. Hey, how's it going, all you individuals out there? BC here. Whoa, crap. Oh, shit. Oh. Whoa, get out. Get down.
Oh,
get down.
no.
Get down.
I didn't go get...
What's up, Miss A?
I don't have the laptop to see the...
Oh, no.
We'll wing it. We'll go to school tonight.
Okay, well, you know, I mean...
Hey, BC.
What's happening, girl?
I feel like I'm still at HazardCon. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to BC's Games and More. This is A. This is BC. We're here live in the studio. We have returned from HazardCon. We're so happy to be with you.
We're something.
Turn that just a little bit. Might have to do some jumping up and down. Don't have the laptop with me. Whew.
I can't believe we forgot
I don't know
that.
if I'm back to... You want me to go get it? I don't know.
Well, if you want to, go get it. I mean, you can get
Such
it.
a weekend, BC. Still recovering.
You can go, if you want, you can go get it.
going
Everyone can
on?
watch me drink.
What?
That's yours. You put it there, like last week.
Ooh. I'm gonna put the rest of my face on.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you have a huge box. We'll try to go over everything in a timely manner.
Well, if you want to go get the laptop, I'll start
I'm
talking
gonna go get
about
that. You start talking about the process and the setup and everything.
it. Wait, the process and the setup for HazardCon, or
HazardCon,
putting the
yes.
room back together?
The studio for HazardCon, of course.
It was crazy, people. Okay. First thing we're gonna do here. Okay. First thing I gotta do here is, let's see, can I do this? There we go. We're gonna mute the TV. I got Die Hard for the NES playing right now. Okay, so here was our process for setting up at HazardCon, people. That was this past weekend, you know, Friday the 13th, Saturday the 14th, and Sunday the 15th. Okay, now this is what went down. BC here had to borrow a vehicle, so I had Grandpa BC come along, because he has a van. So we loaded up the rolling cart, all the goodies, and then we still had too much stuff. So BC had to toss some stuff into his car, the Ford Mobile Command Center. But we got it all up there. We were up there, noonish, a little bit after noon, something like that. You know, we got everything set up. You know, it's like we had a nice little booth area. It was pretty nice. We had a little 6-foot table. We also brought our own folding 6-foot table because I checked out the layout that they sent us, showing us where we were going to be. So we stuck another table on the corner. So we had the X-Arcade tank stick and all that set up there. All the goodies behind us. 3 monitors set up so you could see games, see movies,
It caught
see
a lot
cartoons.
It caught a lot of eyes.
Well, yeah, especially the other vendors who
Lots.
were watching my Sailor Moon episodes behind me.
I meant the X-Arcade.
Oh, that, yeah. Boy, did I had a bunch of tire kickers, people.
We have a lot of people who are now turned on to.
We had multiple
X-Arcade
people
as a
stop and say,
product.
hey, if this is still here, I might buy that tomorrow. I'm like, okay. BC still got it? Tire kickers. It's okay. It's a lot of money to drop. You know, our bundle was $175 for HazardCon.
True.
Pretty much you want that bundle now, it's $200. It ain't HazardCon no more. Sorry, peeps. You should have been to HazardCon. But, you know, that was an X-Arcade stick, a PlayStation 2, an adapter that plugged into the PlayStation 2, a PlayStation, and a GameCube, a Wii, and it was either Dreamcast or Saturn. I think it's Dreamcast, Sega Dreamcast, because it was 5 systems it could go to.
Yes. It's incredibly versatile. We still have it.
And we were throwing in 2 games.
Yes.
Fatal Fury Battle Archives Volume 1 and Volume 2. And, oh man, I'll tell you what though, I will admit it was awesome watching, had 2, what's a nice way to put it, 2 grown-ass men jump on the X-Arcade stick, and the one dude was like, oh man, I always loved Neo Geo. I'm like, oh, back in the arcade days. And he's like, yeah. I go, what? Go around the corner, man. I got Fatal Fury up. And he's like, what? Goes around the corner and he makes his buddy go over there. And for like a good solid 10 minutes, and you can't handle my shit. You can't handle my shit. And he whooped on his buddy. And he got done playing, and he looked, he goes, you're telling me $175, and he had just bought a game for $30, $35 from Super Nintendo, Battletoads, one of the Battletoads, I can't remember which one right now, doesn't matter, sweet game. And he's like, you're telling me for $175, I can have all my family and friends, hate me?
Basically.
And I'm like...
yes.
And I'm like, I'll tell you what, I'll cut you a special deal. You just drop $30. I'll do $150 if you grab it. He was hard
couldn't
pressed.
Get it done.
He showed up the next day and he goes, I thought about it. I really want it. I can't do it. I can't do it. So he bought a couple other things though for the PlayStation 2.
I can respect a person who is making a financial decision of that size. That's fine. Whatever.
Oh, I don't think it was that. I think he literally. I think he realized. Do you need something sharp over there?
You do what you gotta do. So, as of right now, our X Arcade stick is still available. If you saw it at HazardCon, you were like, "That's sweet." Just direct message page, and we can tell you more about it.
I was gonna set it back up, and we were gonna play it in the garage tonight.
If you wanted.
But I decided, let's go back to the studio. So we're back in the
most everything is back down here, so.
Not really. Look how bare that shelf is.
I mean downstairs.
Oh.
Not just, yeah.
Well, and by the way, part of the reason the shelves are bare, I realized when I was moving these boxes, I did not realize BC had stuff packaged in a certain way when I went to HazardCon. Miss A and others were helping me pack up when we left. And my normal size totes have a lot of games in them. It's
safe to say.
Everything's out of BC order now.
I don't pack the way BC packs, so...
BC packs more organized.
Yes.
It's alphabetized and everything.
I just wanted to say, honestly, and for true, that I love seeing all of the amazing and original costumes for everyone who was cosplaying throughout the entire weekend. There were some people who were the same character from the minute it started to the minute it ended, and I saw them all every 3 days, the same costume, the same immaculate configuration. There were also people that
every day was different.
They did something different on multiple days, and for both of those types of people, I say good job. I thought it all looked great. It's not easy, in my mind, to find some kind of anime from the other side of the planet and then be able to recreate that look without necessarily having an easy Amazon purchase of an entire outfit from that same company.
Well, that's what some people did.
A lot of people crafted this stuff from scratch.
I say some people
they put it together from.
Some people did purchase
their journeys
though,
and their adventures.
And that's fine.
It was awesome.
Some people purchased.
It's
and
not
that's
easy.
Fine too.
It's not easy to do, and it took a lot for some of these people. There was a person there that had an entire. It went from the wig to the mask to the whole costume.
I can't remember what that's called. That's an actual thing.
It's an
like
actual thing.
Where like you're wearing like the skin.
Yes.
Of the character.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
So,
I can't remember what that's called right now off the top of my head. That's something that I don't know though.
I appreciated all the work that went into all that because it was.
Yeah.
And it definitely opened my mind to dozens of shows that I obviously do not watch that are really big around here. So that was cool.
Yeah, it's because Miss A wouldn't dress up as Sailor Mars, even though Miss A could pull off Sailor Mars. She's got the hair. She's got the hair, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
The hair is there.
Chill. Yep, it's there. It's real.
I mean,
I wouldn't need a wig, is the point.
Yeah,
but...
I mean, literally, all we gotta do is put that gold headband on, put on the sailor outfit, and the red pumps.
I like watching
you are Sailor Mars. And our one friend.
My Sailor Jupiter was having a day, or maybe we would have. So we love you, Sailor Jupiter. Okay, so
we'll explain that more later. Sometime.
We not only made some good sales.
Oh yeah.
And made some new contacts and friends.
I made a fan for life. I have a fan for life for BC's Games and More.
We made some acquisitions throughout the weekend.
Oh yeah.
We were open for trade.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully we mentioned that. Did we mention that on the show?
I made mention of that before because remember we had an individual who got a hold of us before HazardCon and I'm like, hey, if you're going to be at HazardCon.
Yes.
Because I had made mention that one of the GameCube games I was going to have was Fire Emblem for the GameCube.
An excellent game.
And they never showed up. However, first day of the con, HazardCon, I had a young man, he approached, and he was like, I see you have Fire Emblem back there. I'm like, why, yes, I do.
Yes.
Because anything that was more than $50, BC had to put behind the table. Not that I think you're all a bunch of thieves.
There was a lot.
But you're all a bunch of thieves. I know what's going on. I'm teasing.
Our tables were full.
Yeah.
It just ended up that it
made more sense, though, to have the high-end games behind you where more people can also see them, too.
Yes. It's hard to dig through.
You know what? I take that back. I actually had a few games that were pretty high-priced out there. Now that I'm thinking about it. I had Earthbound was just laying out for people to handle. Demon's Crest.
Rotated around.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody got to see anything.
Captain Commando.
Glad to be Vanna White.
Hagani was not out on the front. No. Hagani was back behind me. Because you want to give me a house.
But anyway,
mortgage payment.
For the fan for life,
he showed up the first day.
I applaud him for his tenacity.
He said, I'll be back tomorrow. I got several games if you're willing to do a trade. Because I said, oh yeah, have you got some others? Because I told him, I had an individual said they were going to come up with some high-end N64 games. I said, we'll work something out. You come up with the good games. Well, this guy showed up on... I don't know if y'all heard that. We're down in the dungeon of...
We're in the...
and that was a motorcycle going by, and we could hear it down here. Garage door is closed, so it's...
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you on the screen, looking up at the ceiling.
What just happened?
I better share this.
So, anyways.
Yes, continue.
It's like he shows up, that was Friday. He showed up on Saturday, and he had a bag full of games. I had him say, check them out. Because I flat out told him, I still got to make a profit off of this stuff, so I'll do a lot better than the game stores. I'll give you 50% of whatever the value is. Which, I should have said something like 40, to be honest, because when you really get down to it, what you're really going to be making on some of the stuff, it's like, is that really worth it? But I told him 50, so I stuck with 50%. So... But, some of the stuff was good, some of the stuff wasn't, but it was like, hey, 50% value, and so he brought in a bunch of games on Saturday. I'm like, dude, this comes to this much, you're still going to be, like, this much short. He's like...
And he respected that.
Yeah.
He was a good businessman. He's like, hey, okay.
He goes, I got some other stuff, then I'll come back tomorrow.
The wheels started turning.
And so
We're
Sunday...
like, we'll be here.
Oh, that's in one of those boxes right there.
Yes.
I can't get that out.
No.
He brought a mint box for Pokemon Stadium 2.
He did.
That box is clean. The cartridge inside not as clean, but that's all right. BC knows how to clean. I can clean.
Took good care of that.
Mm-hmm.
Took good care of that Pokemon box, and
most assuredly,
he brought back some more. He brought back like 2 piles then, and. It all worked out, and Sunday, on trade, he became the proud owner of Fire Emblem for GameCube. Mm-hmm. And
he was happy.
We couldn't be happier.
He was very happy. I was happy. It's like we've said, if you got something you want, if we can find it, maybe we'll work a deal out. It's like, and in all fairness, you really do the math, and it's like, now for him, because he's a real-time collector. And the reason what I mean by that is he picked up his games at this price. And now he traded them to me. So you know, like, okay, I did not pay $140 for Fire Emblem for the GameCube.
Well, no, a long time ago wasn't that it? No.
I didn't pay the going
You
value.
bought what
period.
it was a long time ago, whenever it was. Just roll with me, idiot.
I got it really super cheap. We'll put it that way. No, that's what I'm saying.
The game. Feel stupid.
No, I'm not trying to make anyone feel stupid. What I'm saying is this here: the games he traded me. For him, he made out, and I made out because what he probably paid for those games was a lot less than $140.
Oh yes,
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, everything accrued.
Yeah.
It all.
You know, it's like
it all
so.
up.
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I was saying. Deal with it. I'm not trying to make no one feel stupid. Unless you paid $140.
We did have other people stop at the booth who needed to unload things. Who were.
Oh yeah.
Were they a part of the flea market?
Yeah.
And
I had a girl walking by, and I sat there. She was wearing Pokemon stuff. I was like, "Hey, you look like you like Pokemon."
She just didn't get from the flea market what she wanted, or whatever.
No, people didn't buy it, and the flea market only was from this time to this time. Okay. So then she was walking around. I'm like, "Well, let me see what you got." You know, so actually, I got some of the stuff that she had.
Yes.
Let me take a look.
So,
you know what? Let's get the whole thing. We'll just show you what we picked up.
There you go.
Alright. So we got some more Wii goodies here, but let's save those for after. How about we start off with what we got. This is actually not too bad, provided people are into it. You know, we got some PS3 titles here. Not bad, you know, it's the Uncharted dual pack, so you got Uncharted and then Uncharted 2, and then Uncharted 3. So you got the dual pack and then 3. That was off of some of that trade from that individual. Along with Infamous and Infamous 2.
All in very good shape, by the way.
This was the only one that was not in good shape, and I was like, whatever. Toss it in there. I can get a couple shekels for it.
We can work on that.
Yeah, you know, Xbox 360,
Prince of Persia. Not bad.
One lone PSP game, but it's Kingdom Hearts. Lots of y'all knows Kingdom Hearts, and lots of y'all like Kingdom Hearts. What else we got in here? PlayStation.
All of this is going into new inventory, by the way. So if you're seeing something here that you're like,
well, hold on. I don't know if it's all going in inventory. There might be some stuff here PC wants.
Here on Facebook, and we will work something.
So
out.
We got some more.
We've got something that you need.
We got some more PlayStation 2 though.
Don't wait for Comic-Con.
You know, we have. Let's see, one. Okay, hold that one.
All right.
Because we had two of that. One was from the one person walking by. The other was from the bundle trade. So we got Naruto 2, 3, and 4. Now I gotta find one because you know how I am with numbers.
Great Ninja Hunt Pawn. They are made.
So we got 2 copies of number 2 though. That's cool. And let's see, what else we got here? Hey, Bakugan. That's not bad. That's not bad. Solid.
I haven't seen that one before, so that was interesting.
These ones, this was actually pretty interesting. This was in part of the bundle. And it's volume 1, 2, and 3 of the Dot Hack. They're pretty nice. People who are PlayStation 2 collectors, you know, these are all roughly about $25 a piece. Roughly. So, they took in a hit. A couple years ago, those were a lot pricier. Yeah, but I mean, hey, stuff happens. You know how it is. So we got those.
For the anime enthusiast.
If you say.
Has a good twist to it. Very interesting.
And of course, Bandai Namco. And then we got some Wii stuff in here. Not all this was... Some of these were fine. Some of these were trade. Yeah, but let's see. We got Sonic Unleashed. Mario Strikers Charged. I'm thinking we might have to set up Wii at Comic-Con Erie and maybe let some people try this out.
Hard to beat a Super Smash Brothers if you're going to have that
Super
set
Smash
up for people
Brothers
to try.
Brawl. Maybe I'll do that, or maybe I'll do it for the GameCube
it's a
version.
pretty hot item.
Melee or Brawl? What do you all think? Melee or Brawl?
Oh yeah, let us know.
But what I'm also thinking,
Brawl. I'm good with that.
What I'm also thinking is I want to have a Wii set up because
I can't play it, but
what I also want to have set up though, because for BC, this is the number one reason to have a Wii.
Personal collection.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And that is to have these kind of games. You got Resident Evil, The Darkest Chronicles, The House of the Dead 2 and 3. These were recent BC pickups.
True, yes.
Hold those, please. Along with, I literally picked these bad boys up here, too. Why?
Ooh, yes.
For the House of the Dead games.
Yes.
Because I didn't want to be playing around with the Wii rifle gun. And you can play House of the Dead 2 and 3 without the nunchuck controller.
Really,
BC and his buddy
gruesomely detailed.
Put up the House of the Dead one in front. BC and his buddy A-Rob used to play a lot of House of the Dead 1, 2, and 3 at the truck stops back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be the original.
Yes, in the arcade. House of the
version.
Dead,
Yes.
House of the Dead 2, and House of the Dead 3.
Yes.
Not the Wii version.
Yes.
I said back in the day.
So when you go ripping
stop.
into this, you'll be like, whoa.
Well, we'll see, because the closest thing you can get to light gun shooters is what the Wii did with the sensor bar and all that. And these were actually finds that we made today. Miss A and BC went on a little excursion journey, and we ended up in New York. We was up in New York, so you know, peeps.
The state.
Yeah, up in the state, New York.
Are we in New York State? Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yes, we went. I'm not gonna.
Well, not yet. Not yet. We're not.
I'm not gonna chronicle.
There was some more stuff.
I'm not gonna chronicle.
No, the day was crazy because there was construction abounding. So we had to go out of our way to get to the way that we wanted to go.
We found where we wanted to go.
Yeah.
We found that there's no place like home. Let me just put it that way.
Did find an individual spot though.
It was.
By the way, found some more games.
Extensive, but.
How about you hand me my DS over there, Miss A?
Oh Lord.
Right there on the thing by the mic.
Don't make me look too hard. We did see one of those today, by the way.
Yes, we did. And this is part of the reason why I'm thinking, oh, is the battery dead?
Uh-oh.
This has been down here for a while.
Or did somebody turn it on and forget to turn it off?
Wait, no, there we go. I didn't push the button good. Never mind. Alright, anyways, though.
What was this game called again? I think the battery is almost dead. We picked up 2 or 3. What was the name of this game?
This here is, oh man, I can't read the top.
Battle
B Daman by Atlas.
Battle B. We also had some great neighbors in the other booths around us. I don't know all of the names of all of the booths that we had with us. Although I do want to mention the Art of Stace, who was directly across from us, and she was doing artwork and commissions that were really amazing. We, incidentally, got this on trade, and it's got a lot of video game related.
She made a video game coloring book.
Yes, of drawings that she did.
That was a trade. She needed a Wii motion controller.
Indeed.
A Wii Motion Plus or something like that. I can't remember exactly the full name.
The Art of Stace.
Yes.
Which you can find her here on
Facebook.
And on Facebook, obviously. At Art of Stace, S-T-A-C-E. Here's Mario on a throne. So great, really nice. We also had, I believe it's Mod 3D LLC.
I think so.
Was next door to us, and they were doing 3D renderings
in Dutch.
to.
I'll play in English.
Okay.
Buena Vista.
She would be able to sell you
Scan your body and make a toy out of you.
Scan of you digitally, or to create from a 3D printer a little action figure of you. I mean, it was just more of anything, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
It was really amazing. She had a lot of activity over there. It was great to see. Who else?
Hey,
there
Rose,
were
how about you and the Jake man get a little lip-locking action going?
What the?
What am I playing? Jake! Bawa! Wake up, Jake! This ain't no time for daydreaming. We got trolls all up in our business.
Oh,
time for you to get your dragon on.
Damon? Battle of Damon?
Oh, man.
Or is it Damien?
But it's not even noon yet.
Oh,
Duty calls, Breezo.
we haven't gotten a chance to really sit down and examine all of these
Sometimes
games.
being the American Dragon's a real pain in the riz rump. Dragon up!
What?
Oh my god, he turned into a dragon.
The Riz Rump?
The
what
Riz
year was...
2006. Now to show those trolls what's what. Whoa.
Wow.
Hold on, kid. I don't gotta remind you. You got rooftop training with the old man in 5 minutes. Poof. Tell Gramps there's no time. I'm O-U-T out. Listen closely, Jake. To ride your skateboard, hold the R button. Oh yeah. Excellent work. Now, okay, I'm done. I'm done, people. I can't. I'm turning it off.
Wow.
Disney's American Dragon Jake Long, Rise of the Hunts Clan.
Oh, I thought you were on the Battle of Damien or Damon or whatever.
No. That
American Dragon Jake Long. Okay. Yes.
Disney's American Dragon.
Hey.
Sometimes
I don't
being
judge.
the American Dragon is a pain in the riz rump.
No judging.
BC need another drink.
Riz Rump is now the word of the day. Okay.
Riz rump. Wait, hold on. Riz rump.
What are you doing? All right, did I sit on the anniversaries or...
You did not. I have them over here.
Oh, I also have a phone in my pocket.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is that a phone in your pocket? You just happy to...
It's still got the...
Wait. Is that a phone in your pocket or is that a Riz rump?
It's still on the toothbrushing video from the BBC.
Brush your teeth.
Who was there? Limited quantity. Hope y'all got to see him. Say hi. He was thrilled.
Yeah. He had fun. He went and hit the arcade.
He did.
We
did hit the arcade. It was loud.
It was Japanese rhythm games for 90% of the games. Yeah.
We tried one. Yes.
Not BC's
some
cup of
Hungarian
tea.
music. I probably should have picked Japanese music, but whatever.
That stuff's not BC's cup of tea. I'll be honest.
It was fun. The
Retrocade.
Retrocade was there representing, and they had. There was Mario Kart, Mortal Kombat, Q*bert, 3D Tic-Tac-Toe. There was all kinds of.
I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna throw this out.
Nintendo,
I'm just gonna throw this out there for the Retrocade.
To select from.
I'm just gonna throw this out there for the Retrocade Erie. Perhaps you guys should have stopped at BC's booth though. Could have had some choice. Gameage.
Well, I wasn't there throughout the day, all 3 days. I'm sure that they changed the games.
Oh, they did.
Every little bit. So.
Oh, they did. However, I'm just saying.
But. So yeah, the BBC got to see the arcade. There was a booth way down at the end. I don't have my map with me. I don't know who it was. Forgive me. That had all Japanese stuff, along with the Japanese vending machines.
Yeah, with the Japanese ball.
Who knows what we were winning because you couldn't read it, but that made it all the more fun. Because then you didn't know what was in the ball. Super awesome.
Oh,
and the daughter Lizzie of the guy that ran that booth came and gave Luke a token.
Yep. Well, that's because we gave her Spiral.
They did a little swapsies trade, and then they were holding hands on a date walking around.
Yeah. She was like 3.5. He's 5.
So yeah, they were.
She was
fun.
pseudo blonde, dirty blonde.
There was something there for everybody. It was
the
really
BBC
good.
found a girl. There's something there for everybody. Anyways, though, let's go on to some gaming anniversaries.
Yes,
shall we?
Yes.
I hold in my hand a list.
Wow.
On this day, back in 2008, why is this super awesome? Because Conan, the Age of Conan, the Hyperion Adventures, was released.
I saw some Savage Sword today in the no-name, unnameable, dirty place.
We might talk about it later. It would be a really nice place if
Reprints.
they ran a vacuum in the place.
I hope they...
I hope they're making enough money to buy a vacuum, because we literally saw a guy with a push broom trying to clean carpet.
Not saying I've never used a broom on a carpet. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, and I'm not saying it doesn't work.
Just saying, man. Just saying, it's alright. It's alright. Oh, I didn't grab this. Oh, I got it over in the personal collection.
The show is ruined.
On this day,
Yes.
back in 1992, Gargoyles Quest
Oh,
2.
I stopped watching. Yes.
Gargoyles Quest 2 for the NES.
Oh.
Release.
A birthday?
That's what I said, an anniversary.
Wow.
Okay, now, I grabbed these ones because,
She's not a bad game either.
all the way back,
Yes.
July 15th, 1983.
Oh.
These games were released
Wow.
in Japan. Which ones are they? Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Jr., and Popeye. Back in 1983.
Wow. So Donkey Kong is 35.
Pretty crazy, man. Back in 1983.
He's getting up there.
That's what I'm talking about.
He is getting up there.
Oh, you know what? Let's do this too. Oh, get this switched over. Because I can.
Yes.
Oh, oops, that's the wrong one.
What the heck what else were we going to...
But anyways. Let's get this bad boy out here because it's coming up next on me. So, and, by the way, July 15th was the last day of HazardCon.
Yes.
And HazardCon, you guys should have checked into this. I don't know why you didn't. You got to keep up with this stuff. What happened all the way back in 1982 on July 15th?
Oh, Lord. The first anime? I don't know.
Wrong.
Oh.
But close. The Anime International Company Incorporated was founded.
Oh, I was kind of close.
Anyways, other little things from this week in gaming.
Yes.
Another one from 2008. Street Fighter 4
Oh.
for the arcade was released in Japan.
Did you have any Street Fighter at the show?
I did.
Ah,
I had Street Fighter 2 Alpha. I had
don't
Street
make it.
Fighter 2 on Capcom Classics. Oh, yes, I did sell one. Capcom Fighting Evolution. That had a bunch of Street Fighter on it. Darkstalkers, Red Earth.
Can't go wrong with a Capcom.
That was one of the games that guy bought. The one who was like looking at the.
Yes.
Yeah.
The tire kicker. Yes. Nice. What else we got?
2001. In 2001, this week, Dragon Warrior 3 for the Game Boy Color. By the way, BC has that.
Oh.
It's for sale.
Oh. In
For
the
the
Game Boy Color?
Yeah, Game Boy
Ooh.
Color. Yeah. We have
Well,
that one.
you
It's
have a
about
Dragon Warrior-
24, 25. Oh, yeah, I got Dragon Warrior 1,
For-
2, and 3
Yeah,
for the
okay, I
NES.
thought you did. Yeah.
And I also have this in my personal collection. Willow for the NES, all the way back in 1989 was released. Mad Modigan, the greatest swordsman of all time. That's
No,
right,
not
I'm
Mad
talking
Modigan.
about Val Kilmer.
What?
What?
Were we just talking about Val Kilmer? It's popping up in the show a lot lately.
Val Kilmer's the man. We were talking about who should play Old Man
You
Batman.
are the man.
And I said Val Kilmer. And you all was like, what now? And I was like, shut up. Val Kilmer's
Yeah,
the
20
best.
year ago Val Kilmer. Anyway.
Anywho,
Yes.
Miss A,
What?
you know what else was released all the way back in the year 2002. In the year 2002, we had something else released.
Yes.
And it was none other than... Oh, what? Does that bother you?
Sorry.
What was that noise?
Some. Paul Stemka is having a... Yes, I want to stay on this page. Sorry. Paul Stemka has joined us. Willow. NES.
Willow for the NES, yes.
Great game.
I prefer... It also came out in the arcade.
Ooh.
Not the same game, though.
Wasn't it a good movie, too?
Yes, it was a good... Yes, it was.
Yes.
The Leprechaun was Willow.
Yes. Yes. Ooh.
Oh, here we go. This is the other game that was released back in 2002 this week. Gauntlet Dark Legacy.
Wow. Ooh.
For
That's
the GameCube. Oh, yeah. Oh, I also got this hooked up on S-Video rather than just AV.
He's commenting, really? That it was on arcade.
Yes.
Yes.
It was not the same kind of game, though.
I was going to say,
Willow for the NES. No, it's not a port. It's not a port.
Okay. So the arcade version...
It's entirely different. In fact, if you pick up, like,
I agree, it was one of Ron Howard's best movies.
He's
very imaginative.
The arcade board, it's a multi-board that you can get from Japan, Pandora's Box. I believe it's on that.
Oh. So did the arcade version come first? And then they kind of...
Oh, my goodness. Did it? I think they were released, like, within, like, weeks of each other. It's entirely different.
Okay, Paul has to go to bed. Thank you for joining us.
Go to bed, Paul.
In. Make sure you like and follow the page so you're entered to win all our good stuff.
Okay, also.
Have a good day tomorrow.
Also, this week in 1991, I was playing this when you guys all came in and interrupted me. Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay, mother...
Are we allowed to call Bruce Willis again? Like he was... Didn't he
You
change
mean
his
Bruno
name?
the Kid?
He was Bruno the Kid for a while. We're back. He's Bruce again. It's okay, right?
He's been Bruce for a long time.
Okay.
We're not talking about Jenner.
No, we're not.
Is it okay to call him Bruce?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Huh?
What?
I know what you were doing. You're trying to make it right.
I had nothing. The movie was Bruce Jenner in Die Hard.
No, Bruce Willis,
what?
and you were like, are we allowed to call him Bruce?
Because he had changed his name. He went through midlife crisis like everybody does.
I'm making a joke because of Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh.
It was a joke, okay?
Oh.
Also, 1989, Feria, A World of Mystery and Danger for the NES was released.
Have not
And by the way, much like eating tacos with Miss A, it is a world of mystery and danger.
Hey!
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And that was your gaming anniversaries. By the way, you know whose else anniversary it is?
I was going to say, I think you left out an anniversary there, BC.
There is one more anniversary to talk
Although,
about.
now with the taco comment, I don't know.
I'm sorry, did BC go too far with that? Oh, I'm not talking about like gas or anything, people. The BC's the one to get the gas from that stuff. But you want to make sure you count all your fingers if you're handing a taco to Miss A.
I am possessive of my taco. I would like to. I hope it's okay. I'm going to share a very little anecdote from back in the day on our epic journey of becoming Mrs. A and BC.
Oh, if you're doing that, hold on. Let me mute.
From a very
I already muted.
Time ago.
I got a remote for that.
Back in the day, you took me to Taco Bell,
I
almost
did.
from the beginning.
I did.
Maybe like the second date.
Second or third date.
Which we were just at literally yesterday. It was fantastic.
There used to be a movie theater.
Yes. I found out that you love Taco Bell, and you took
Taco Bell's
people
good,
to
man.
Taco Bell all the time.
Yeah, I used to take people. I used to take business associates sometimes to Taco Bell.
Everybody, yes, and that.
Those old Italians didn't know what to do when I took them into a Taco Bell. They're, what was this?
I believe
it's
it was
taco.
the first.
You were the first female date I had.
Companion that went to Taco Bell that
ate their whole
all
meal.
my tacos.
BC used to always get a bonus taco because you used to get the taco meal and it was 3 tacos.
And the girl
would always only ever eat 2. And Miss A's like, yeah, I'm like, you gonna eat that third one? And she's like, yes.
I could match him, and he was just like, all right.
I sit there, I'm asking, you can eat that taco? And all of a sudden, next thing I know, Miss A's like, I'm like, whoa, okay, you can have the taco. You can have the taco, girl. I was just asking. Oh, I forgot. By the way.
Yes?
Dun, 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 dun.
Also still here, we're very sad to say,
the Cyclone Rifle.
Cyclone Rifle is still here in inventory.
Mm-hmm.
It will be coming with us to Comic-Con.
Comic-Con Erie in September.
If you need a Wii Cyclone shotgun,
and
let us know.
We also got a sports package I think we're going to bundle up. I was talking to my buddy Tony.
Okay, yes.
And my buddy Tony said,
I
hey.
thought that's made of Nerf, so you're not going to actually hit anything.
And he was like, hey. How come I ain't seen no bats at your booth? And I was like, Tony, you weren't looking very hard. I had bats there.
Yeah. Watch,
I even
swinging that thing.
Hey, I swing whatever I want.
Oh, and
we had golf clubs there.
Yes.
We even had tennis rackets there, Tony. Weren't you looking?
Yes.
We got all your sporting good needs. He said, well, I just need a bat.
Well,
and I was like, Tony.
Come on down. Direct message page, let me know. Look you up.
What kind of bat you looking for? Next thing I know, he goes, something made out of, maybe a nice Louisville Slugger. I'm like, whoa, Tony, don't be telling me anymore.
We've got Nerf, Tony, if you need hickory.
You need some good old hickory. Don't go with the bats anyways. Everybody does Louisville Sluggers, Tony. What you want to do is go down to the hardware store.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone always goes with the Louisville. Become an original, Tony. What you need to go down to the hardware store.
Yes.
And get yourself a nice axe handle. People don't think about the axe handle.
That's true.
Nice piece of hickory. Swings beautifully.
Has a great grip.
Yeah.
It's all,
I like to sit there, rub mine with some boiled linseed. Really bring out the texture of the wood.
That would make forensics think it was a bat.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are we talking about?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Anyways.
Wow.
That's enough of talking about Tony.
So, we have the sports bundle going on.
We got a sports bundle. We got a rifle bundle. If BC can... I think I might do a fishing bundle. We do got a fishing rod, too, for the Wii.
Fishing is big.
It's interesting.
And
it's one of those
we've
things
got a lot of people around
interesting.
who are big onto fishing. Not.
It's kind of interesting. A lot of people really dig those fishing controllers.
Including A-Rob.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, But anyways, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. We're talking about tacos.
We were talking. Yes.
And also, my friend Tony came into my.
Yeah, I don't know why that made you think. One made you think of the other.
Well, he's fat, so Fat Tony.
Ate a lot of tacos apparently.
Well, I used to take him to tacos.
Did he like tacos?
It turned out he liked the tacos.
I gotta take this off.
Once he got turned on to the Frito burrito. Oh my goodness! By the way, people, hit the Taco Bell. $1 for the Frito burrito. Oh my goodness!
Save your money to splurge on the watermelon freeze. Very good.
Oh my goodness!
Very tasty.
Had I realized that Frito burrito was on the dollar menu, I probably would. I would have got 3 of those and would have been like BC good.
Yeah, we tried the nacho box, the nacho fries.
The burrito that came with it was not very good. The fries were, they were just dusted with nacho cheese.
No.
But they did come with a thing of cheese dip. I mean, that was it.
That didn't do it for me either. Sorry. But
it was okay though. Yeah. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great though.
Dollar Chicken made a quesadilla.
Whoa. Anyways, though, we were talking about there's one more anniversary to discuss.
Yes, and that would be this.
That's our anniversary.
Yay!
That's today, people.
Literally today, 14 years ago today.
That's right.
Right about now, I think we were asleep.
You were asleep, and I was wandering the streets picking up Papa John's pizza and hookers. I mean, Papa John's pizza.
I am ashamed.
There were no hookers involved.
No.
No money exchanged hands.
No.
I mean,
yes,
just
exactly.
pizza.
No,
just pizza. Just pizza.
So happy anniversary, BC.
Happy anniversary, Miss A.
Oh, 14 years like that, and it's been...
Could be 14 years, could be 1,400 life sentences.
Hey!
I remember I was dressed real nice.
You were. Oh.
Preacher asked me a question. I said I do. Next thing I knew, I woke up and we was in Niagara Falls, and I was like, what was going on?
We didn't practice that. I've heard it enough. Yes, we had a wonderful time in Niagara Falls. We should have gone there.
Nah, have to get passports now.
Be a huge investment for us now. Anyway, but we went.
That's not really a huge investment.
We went.
You would think PA would do what New York has done, though, and get the enhanced driver's license because we're so close.
To just double?
Oh, no. They said, yeah, your driver's license doubles to be able to go into Canada from New York. The only thing New York State does better than other states. Everything else New York State does kind of sucks
Yeah, why
ass.
don't we all do that? I mean, geez.
Because it makes no sense if you lived in Florida to have, oh, look, my driver's license will get me into Canada.
No, if it's a passport...
No, your driver's license is an enhanced driver's license that qualifies to get you into Canada. It's a special thing that they have put onto the driver's license so it can be checked at the border.
Just for...
going to Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot use your driver's license.
Why don't they enhance it to be your passport, too?
Because that'd be ridiculous going to all these other countries with them having to go, oh, you're from New York State. Move along. Everybody else from all these other countries... You all suck ass. This guy's from New York. Except the guy wouldn't be saying it like that. He'd be saying it. No,
York. Yeah, no, okay. I'm not saying it would fast track you through
the rest of you, you all suck.
I'm saying that instead of individually buying or paying for or whatever the driver's license and then the passport, just pay one fee and have it be everything.
Word up.
Not like it matters. Okay, oh my gosh. So yes, 14 years of wedded bliss. The most important anniversary. We had a super day today. Awesome weather. So glad about that. We did a lot of traveling.
Word.
So HazardCon overall was awesome. I personally, just to be a woman for a minute, would have appreciated some more garbage cans around because I always seemed to have a little something in my hand that needed thrown away and there was nowhere to put it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't all good. I mean, there was some bad stuff.
Thing. I found a way to keep my trash collected and I took responsibility of my garbage. I'm just saying it just...
Oh, yeah.
It was hard to find a garbage can facility. There was a ridiculous amount of panels, which was awesome for people to sit and meet about certain topics. So I really appreciated that. It was a lot bigger than I really understood at the first part. There was also some kind of gaming room. Can't think of the name of the people who gave me the card that I was...
Oh, yeah.
So they had events on a schedule that were then not happening, and if people don't show up to,
you can't
do anything about that. So
that was that Magic the Gathering tournament.
That was a little hit and miss. There was something related. It wasn't a tournament, but maybe
not
it was.
Really.
I mean,
it was something, but
the card game is very complicated to my simple brain. But so that was a little odd. But again, if nobody shows up with their MTG to play, then what are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
So,
word.
So that was a little
Of course,
odd.
they tried to lowball us.
But they had a concession stand just outside of the...
But it wasn't all day long. It was only like lunchtime. It was
not all day long, yes. I mean,
and I understand you can't have,
I get that there are other people in the hotel. Totally respect that.
Yeah.
Like, this chef cannot stand here and make fries for a bunch of 20-year-old kids literally all day. I get that. But I have no idea what the hours were, and it wasn't posted that there were limited hours, so that was a little odd. But when I was there and it was open, pub fries with cheese were extremely good and very poorly needed at that moment. So I was like, yay! So that was good. The signage was good. Tons of water and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was very accommodating to people who needed to sit down and take a break, who needed to get together and discuss what they were going to do next, who needed to plug in and recharge something or check a phone or a schedule. Because there were people that were in hallways and sitting areas all over the place. And so it was good that it was an atmosphere where you could just kind of hang out and feel accepted. Didn't see any arguments, no fights breaking out, nothing. Everything was, everyone was very open and accepting. And if I needed and asked, people were like, let me go get my map and show you, or let me ask this
the one person led you, didn't they?
Yes. The artwork by Stace, again. Stacy Weed, W-E-A-D. Very helpful. Just out of the clear blue. Totally appreciate that. So it was just a bunch of people that, we had a lot of fun. We did well. We hope everyone enjoyed themselves. We had fun meeting and talking to all of you. And if you didn't stop at the booth, but we did get to see you go by, then we were also glad that you were there. Yay, to support the whole thing. So it all turned out well. We got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, we sat there. I mean, in all fairness, BC knew going in that we weren't going to really.
Well, we weren't going to blow it out of the water. We weren't going to sell everything and all that.
Yeah,
But we were just doing it for fun, to make some connections, some networking. And we are one like away from another giveaway because of it. I'm so excited.
That is true.
As long as you like and follow the page here on Facebook, you are always entered for all of our giveaways. And at each milestone, and follow, we do a free giveaway. And the next one is this one?
But I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we should throw something. Grab that Pac-Man up there. What? Yeah, that one there. We're thinking, because this here is a little chintzy, that we're going to throw in a Pac-Man. You got it upside down. I'm like, what's up with that?
He was saying.
I'm thinking we're going to throw in the Pac-Man with it. We're going to turn it into a dual bundle.
All you gotta do is and follow the page. We will announce it here live on Facebook.
That's a BC decision just now, just out of the blue.
So make sure to tell all of your friends, and who doesn't like free stuff, and Christmas is coming. If you don't want it, you can always win it and give it to someone. Yeah.
So that's going to be the new bundle. The bundle is going to be the 220 and a Pac-Man TV plug-and-play. So 2 plug-and-plays, both brand new.
Love the plug-and-play.
That's what I've decided. Just now. Don't know why. Just decided.
Happy summer to Sarah, who is watching.
Sarah who?
Sarah, a alum. A Fort LeBoeuf alum.
Oh. I have no idea who that is.
Make sure you like and follow the page so you can be a free winner.
If you like the page, you too can possibly win.
So now that HazardCon is behind, and I would just like to mention the sad part of the whole weekend.
Uh-oh.
Skaldrin was unable to make it.
Skaldrin was all set to go, and he got called into work and had no choice but to go, because sometimes you got adult people.
So, yes.
And adulting sucks, and we all know this.
Thank you to Skaldrin for manning up and working and taking care of people here in town. Business. Very, very, very important. We're sorry that she didn't get to attend.
Yeah.
We tried to do just a brief live session here and there as time allowed. But really,
Skaldrin strikes me as somebody who would enjoy
with you.
Playing some House of the Dead.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm thinking, I'm really leaning towards we're going to have that set up.
Yes.
So I'm going to have to find a way to make sure that people don't try to walk off with BC's little zappers, though.
We'll have to work
on that.
Maybe
I'll hook some chains onto them, and we'll make it real arcade. I'll just, I'll go in, and I'm not even going to tell the people at Comic-Con that I'm going to drill holes in their table and hook chains to the tables. Yeah, BC in action.
But it's actually like a sheet of your plywood that you put over top of the table, and then they'll be like, ugh, and you'll be like, ta-da!
No, just drill through their table.
He's not going to drill through the table.
I got a portable drill. Why would I bother bringing an extra sheet of plywood? No, that was an air pump.
An air pump.
Air pump.
I bought you something. I don't know what I bought.
Oh, wait. You can show everyone what you got.
Oh.
The bottle.
I'm drinking it now.
Yeah.
I'll show you the box. It's easier to show you the box.
Show them the bottle. Come on. Give me the box, though. I want to see the box.
Delicious. Box changes color, by the way. Make sure I got that on so I don't.
The box changes color.
It does. Last night it was black. Now it's red. So, if you are into...
No, single barrel rye for Miss A. That was her anniversary present, along with a couple other items we won't be talking about.
The wrestling scene at all, I'm crushing this box here, sorry.
Just like I crushed those beers, huh?
Give Scaldron's Realms a like and a follow here on Facebook.
He does the Four Corner Rants.
They do the Four Corner Rants weekly. They cover all the pay-per-views. They touch on topics dealing with every major affiliation worldwide and indie promotions and things. So they've really got it covered. They got the thumb on the pulse. And we just had Extreme Rules last night, which was...
Yes.
The night before, Sunday. Sorry.
Yeah, was it extreme?
I missed apparently a cage match that Braun Strowman lost.
Who was he in it with?
KO.
Yay! I don't know why. Yes. I like Kevin Owens so much.
I'm hoping to go back and watch that and catch up on that if you watched it and you loved it or hated it.
By the way, for those of you out there admiring BC's HazardCon 2018 t-shirt,
Papa BC.
You're gonna have to.
Was hooking you up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like double check with the HazardCon page. I believe because when we were tearing down, Grandpa BC and I was shooting the word with the individual, Alexandria.
Okay.
Boy, I hope I got your name right if you're watching. Who was in charge of the vendor area?
Okay.
And I believe they still had something like 25 shirts left.
Well, they did very good for the weekend then.
Yeah. So, just throwing that out there
for
peeps.
If you didn't get one, message your page and let them know.
Hey, you guys still got shirts?
Yes. So, that is pretty much our show.
I agree.
And all of our information for the week.
I'm going to go back and play some more Die Hard. That's our anniversary, so,
Why not?
Yippee-ki-yay!
Why not?
They say you go to bed. I'm gonna play some Die Hard.
I am being dismissed. You may
go to
now.
bed. I know you're tired, just like on our wedding night.
Oh, it was a day. Woo!
Oh. I remember your first drink that you had as a married woman. It was a Jack and Coke.
Oh, the most delicious.
And they didn't want to sit there and serve it. I'm like, I will pay for it. Because it's like, well, you guys didn't pay for it. And it's like, I said I will pay for it. It's Jack. Holy crap. I think I can give you $2, sir. I don't understand what was wrong with that bartender. It was damn ridiculous.
I don't know.
It was like, I think he was on crack.
Hell of a drug.
Maybe heroin, because maybe he was patient zero for the heroin epidemic. I finally have traced it back to that idiot.
Well, we solved the world's problem tonight here on the show.
We will go back in time and we will take him out, and the heroin epidemic will never have occurred.
Fantastic.
Now I just need a time machine. Anyone have a DeLorean?
Figure that out.
Does anyone have a DeLorean and access to some plutonium?
Stop. God, Kim Jong-un? I don't know.
And a crazy old man.
I have no idea.
Named Doc. I'm gonna need some help.
I
with the flux capacitor.
Cannot help you.
And as soon as we hit 88 miles per hour, the heroin epidemic never will occur.
This is what it's going to be like if you stop by the booth at Comic-Con Erie this fall. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you still talking?
Oh, is the game still going? Oh, we were just BSing. I thought you were done. Okay. Again, any and all that you saw here on the show is for sale. Direct message page. If you saw something that if you didn't see something,
the guns aren't up yet. BC's got to play with the a little House of the Dead and
hurry up
stuff.
Because we gotta sell them and make mama some money.
I don't know if you understand how this game works.
If you're a game collector and you did not see something that you
are
looking for, again, direct message the page, comment below, let us know what you're looking for so that we can keep an eye out in our travels as we go on our gaming adventures, and we would love to hook you up because it's all about finding goodies to play.
I like goodies.
So like and follow the page, share with all your friends, you can win free stuff, and we are here every Tuesday night at approximately 9:30 and we talk about gaming, and so we're glad to have you on board.
I'm
Thanks for everybody who
I
checked in
just
and
had another
watched.
crazy idea. What if we
Oh,
do
no.
some mystery comic grab bags?
Mystery comic grab bags.
You know, each bag will have at least $10 to $20 worth of comics in them, and I'll do $15 a bag. So you might get a super bundle, or you might be, oh damn it.
I'm willing to try.
What do y'all
We
think?
did not move a lot of comics.
Well, like I said, it's
but
an
we were at
anime convention.
convention. It wasn't a comic convention. So.
Yeah, I sold like exactly
3.
3. Wonder why I can count
But
that number.
the people who
One a
picked it
day.
out were passionate. Yes.
One a day.
Had great conversations with everybody. So I'm up for a grab bag.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking. I have to think about that.
Maybe you should do a grab bag that's not just comics, but a.
Oh my goodness! Who wants to see a gaming grab bag? That would be totally insane.
That would be crazy. What if you didn't have any of the systems for the stuff that you want in the bag?
That'd be hilarious. Then you have to come back and buy a system.
I know.
Just saying.
Oh, alrighty.
No, we'll think about that.
We will see you all
Sounds
next
crazy.
week.
BC's will be going back to work. Next week. I'm on vacation right now.
Yay! Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Absolutely. And I believe that should be good, though. We'll be all good.
Yep.
So, all y'all have a good week. We will catch y'all later. Oh, wait, there's one last thing to make mention of.
What?
We're going to have to put the video up. We had one individual finally open a sealed game to get it at half price.
Oh, I had to sit down for that. Oh my gosh, we did. I was not there. But
I filmed it.
We will get that up.
We have to get that film up. But her name is Melissa.
It actually is an offer. If he has a sealed game and you buy it and are willing to open it on film, we will sell it to you for half price. It's a standing order.
And actually, it was technically,
she went through with it.
And it was technically less than half price because it was a $25 game. So I gave it to her for $12.
Oh.
Instead of $12.50 because I ain't doing quarter change. Come on now.
Yes, we'll get that up for you guys soon.
Yes. I have to get that off the camera.
Catch you later, BC.
Peace out, Miss A.